Welcome, everyone, to Escape to Reality podcast with Justine.
And Geneva, hi, friends. The boys are back in town. We're here.
90 Day Fiance, take a
Can suck
fucking
a
note.
dick.
Take a
Seriously.
note. That's how you do a premiere, bitches.
Come on.
That is how reality TV is done. That is the way, baby. Fuck you, 90 Day Fiance. Fuck you, Libby. Fuck you, Andre. That is the real deal.
the way to
Sticking
do
your
it.
dick in a fake fucking pussy and throwing it in the dishwasher. That is reality.
Oh God. I have to say, if I have a hat, I am taking it off and I am waving it at
It was
the
brilliant.
WETV.
WWE TV, baby. It was brilliant.
Producers, casting agents, you've done it again.
Chills. They're multiplying.
What a beautiful cast. What a beautiful sight. We've got a Nicole with 2 L's. We've got an old
Oh, I didn't catch
man
that. Nice. And Nicole.
on death's door. We have that psycho.
Stan the man with a dick for Viagra. Come on, daddy. See you later, Tyler. You can die today because I'm going to go find my Stan.
The psychopath Courtney, the probation officer, or I mean corrections officer. I mean, come on. So good.
The poor, sad little boy. Oh my God. Who do we begin with?
Okay. All right. We're gonna get into it first. Before we do, we're thrilled. We dropped a bonus episode on The Housewife and the Hustler, which is the Hulu special on Erica Jane over on Patreon.
I thought you were gonna say which is a hoot.
I
say that sometimes.
And we are also covering. We've covered Extreme Sisters and Seeking Sister Wife over there, but we're also going to be dropping a Jersey Shore check-in, some more questions, more fun stuff coming your way on Patreon. So if you're inclined, we have 3 tiers. Check it out. Patreon.com/Escape to Reality podcast. Also, check out Justine's freaking TikTok of her dressed like Chevelle. Escape to Reality podcast on Instagram has the link. She's wearing Chevelle's colorful jumpsuit from last season. Her husband enjoys it, so do we. Check that out. It's great. Sterling loved it. He made me play it like 10 times in a row, and then he listened to that song, but I still can't get over. To me, it's the little hitch that you do, like you hit that extra beat.
I can't believe it.
You go right into the song. It was just,
oh my God,
giving me so much joy.
I don't know how that happened.
It
really did. I'm not. Yeah, it'll stay up. I won't delete it. It's shame.
No, do not. It's beautiful.
No.
It's giving me
it happened just right on the fly. And
okay, this would be more. We're also dropping a TikTok episode on our Patreon. I don't use TikTok at all, but I have a question for you, just generally. If you find a video funny, how many, or like entertaining, how many times are you watching it in a row?
It can vary from 3 to in a days of 20 times.
Wow. 20 times.
Or I forget and I have to do something and I set my phone down and it's just playing the sound over and over in my headphones.
Because somebody sent a funny video in another group chat with like my friend DJ, who you know, and he was saying he'll watch a video 100 times, and I was like, 100?
He needs to get a fucking life. 100 times is too much,
right? I thought the same thing.
What is he watching 100 times?
I don't know.
I need to know what video he's watching 100 times.
I should ask him. Send me the last one you watched 100 times.
Holy shit. I don't think I've ever watched something 100 times.
Oh,
have you?
No. I'm like
That's
3.
Extreme.
Maybe 4. Dorian can watch things on repeat back several times. I think that's more
realistic. I mean, 20 is a little intense.
Yeah. Crazy.
100 DJ's got to be tested and taken away.
All right. Let's get into it.
Okay. Everybody subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're going to be having our live there. Everything is crazy. But that's how you're going to be notified for our live. So just join it. And the more people we get, the better.
Hop on.
Google Escape to Reality podcast. Wish I could tell you our name right now, but
if you've never joined a live show of ours, settle in for a treat. They can get wild, but it's fun. So keep your eye out.
Buckle up,
baby. All right.
We won't be having any orifices or any fingers or penises in a pocket pussy, as somebody referenced it on Twitter.
Yeah, let's start there with Deontay and Nicole with 2 L's. Okay.
Deontay. Thought he was
No,
normal
no,
for a
no. I
second.
definitely from the second I saw him, I was like, oh, something's off. Um, I think he has that like dazed and confused look, like where he's just somebody who looks like he can be taken for a ride at any time and has obviously.
He was a Marine
A Marine,
fighting
yeah.
for our country. How would he
How about
survive?
how how does someone do the exact same thing back to back? Like when his mom was like, well, he's coming off that other relationship, and then it's literally she took him for 30 grand. Same shit. Then he just hops in with
And
Nicole.
they call how many women out there are calling themselves Barbie? I
Yeah, that's
guess a
weird.
lot. That's
I
a
think
red flag of all red flags.
no shit.
I wanted to burn Barbie. I'm not a Barbie gal.
No, well,
I was more
that
of like
doesn't
a build a
surprise me.
fort outside type of situation. I don't remember playing with Barbies as a kid.
Yeah, I was into Barbies at one point. I mean, but not like obsessed, but
Or
I
I was a
remember playing with
pervert,
them.
like having Ken fuck Barbie at a very young age.
Oh
But
God.
maybe if I would have had a
That's a
sibling,
perfect segue to the fleshlight. Okay, listen, to the
sister.
person who came at me on Twitter for saying what's creepier, him, the fleshlight, or the bear, and they were like, what? Women have dildos, people can't have sexual toys. It's like, listen,
No, this is next level.
that's not the
Sorry.
point. The point is he's caressing it like it's his friend and saying the holes used to be smaller and like literally like had an emotional relationship with it. That was not somebody with a vibrator. Stop it.
He's holding it up like it's Michael Phelps's gold medal, and he puts it in the fucking dishwasher. He's a disgusting creature of this planet,
Your
and
tweet killed me.
that's too much. Oh my god. I can't imagine. Yeah, I'd never eat at anybody's house. I mean, you really can't. You don't know what people do.
No, you don't.
It is gross. Even at restaurants, you can't think about anything
You
too
really
long.
cannot
Think of
at
how many
all.
people ate that fork. I was in that hotel sleeping, thinking, God, what did somebody do? What if they had like sores all over their back and then their blood seeped into and their only thing that's keeping me from touching that sore blood is a, a thin sheet, that was barely
In the
washed.
1500s, people are like in bed with bed sores.
Oh, you don't know. People have a lot of shit going on.
Oh God.
But
Oh,
uh, I knew that I thought he was okay until the once he pulled out the vagina. I was like, oh my god, of course. I
of
love the show.
course.
I thought like, oh my god.
I loved his friend Derek. Love that when
Oh,
he
top
shows the
tier.
iPhone and then he's like, "Oh, so you brought yourself a white girl? Okay, okay, I get it now." That was hilarious.
He bought her iPhone, AirPods, a a pink sweatshirt from Victoria's
Don't get
Secret. There's
choked
a
up.
red flag too.
Yes.
I know my voice. I'm like going through puberty.
$1,000 cash. What did she win a prize? I loved the friend there. He was
Oh,
just fantastic. Oh,
he had
this
a
is
very
great. She
good
gets
point.
$1,000 just for having a couple conversations with you.
Yeah, she held your conversation for 1 year. That was a good
Uh,
point. Man, he seems so normal. And somebody said that she's gonna go end up with him. He was charismatic. I
yeah,
did
he
like
was.
him.
Again, the friends on Love After Lockup are one of the great hidden gems of this
Oh,
show. I loved
this show
the
is so good.
the tiny chicks friends. They were hilarious too.
Oh
Like
yes,
I love a good
Tiny. Yeah, her
friend.
name is Tiny, and Deontay. I make $24 an hour. Congratulations. Thank
Listen,
you, Derek.
red flags to
You
me
really
were
are a good friend.
his car looked a little beat up, like dented in and not on its way to be repaired. Looked like maybe a spare tire or missing hubcap. He shouldn't be spending money like this on this
Oh
chick.
God, no. 20 to $30,000.
When he was like, it's been some grands, 20 to 30 grand.
God, his mom should smack him across the face. I loved his brother too. Like that's the same thing.
It's the exact same.
I had a girlfriend named Chelsea who was white with blonde hair, big boobs, called Barbie. Doesn't mean it's the same thing.
Kind of does. Here's the thing. How do you stop someone like this? Like the mom is sitting here like my son is a
How does this
dumbass.
happen?
And what do? An adult. They're fucked.
I never set an age for wanting to be married. And this
Oh,
guy
I
says
thought
he
that
wants to
was
be
weird.
married at 28.
Yeah, that was a weird, precise age. Felt very like
No.
something, unfortunately, like not to be gender specific, sounds like something a woman would
Yeah.
say.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was
There's
weird.
she's in for robbery. Well, she's committing a robbery.
Okay. So here are the ones I give a pass on, like minor drug offenses. Actually, like
Yeah.
a lot of drug stuff I'll give you a pass.
Yeah.
When
Yeah.
you're like aggravated assault, robbery,
Home evasion.
home invasion.
Home invasion scares the fuck out of me.
Yes, home invasion and robbery, and you're a woman, I'm terrified because you know
Oh
who you are?
God.
You're Lindsay.
Yes.
You're unstable.
Who I keep messaging to come on our podcast. There's a special thing though. Even robbing a store to me seems less concerning than
Yes.
going into someone's home.
I agree.
I don't know why. It's
Yeah, same.
scary.
No, because you're in someone's personal space,
Yeah. And
Yeah.
it's like, is it a random or is it usually, do they follow you around? Do they see what's going on or do they know you?
Would you know if you were being followed? I think I've asked you this before.
I hope so. I don't know. It would depend on the day, I
I
guess.
know. Am I alert
I
today?
really don't know. I really don't know.
I know, I agree.
Him saying that the holes were smaller and putting that in the dishwasher. I mean, that's just one of the best scenes of reality. He's in there doing that, and there's people in his house watching him, and he still does that.
I know. That's why
he doesn't even think like maybe I shouldn't have done it.
Right, right. Oh,
now he peeks out the window before his friend walks in, out the blinds, and it seemed like when his friend said hello, it was done over again because he's mic'd up.
Yeah.
Is he acting when he's looking out the window? Not saying that this is all staged at all, but I just thought about that. It was it was kind of erratic. I don't know.
God.
It's a weird thing to think about.
It's gonna be fun to watch.
Oh yeah, it is great.
Can't wait.
And Tyler messaged me. He's like, "What is that thing that's in the dishwasher?" And I told him. He's like, "Oh my God." If I saw that, I wouldn't date someone after that. I understand that men have to get off, but use your fucking hand. Stick your dick in a dark hole. Stick it in an empty toilet paper hole.
Was like he had a relation, like
he was petting it.
Him and that thing have gone through things together.
He had a name for it.
Yes,
he named that thing like Wilson.
Yeah. No, yeah, creepy.
Nicole Jr. I don't give a fuck. I don't know that if I found out Tyler ever stuck his dick in a piece of plastic like that, I couldn't go back. I'd have to leave, and the kids and I would be gone. Huh? That's insanity. You were gone? That's insanity. I mean, I guess it's not, but that just shows how horny men are.
Oh yeah, totally.
But I guess women stick a penis in there.
Right.
It's just different. It's just different. I don't know why. Because a man can completely get off with just his dirty little scabbed up hand.
Well, so can a woman, technically.
I know, but it's different.
Okay.
I don't know.
Double standard.
They got to keep that a deep secret. They got to keep that a deep secret. I don't know.
You listening, Tyler? Hide that shit.
He better not have a fucking pocket pussy.
Oh,
or a fleshlight's even worse.
Here's your next fight.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna be accusing him of having one. He's like, I've never even seen it.
Oh
God.
No, he's a masturbator. But a fleshlight is the top tier creepy.
Oh yeah, agreed.
But this little thing is like a it's like a little
tier,
troll.
Top tier creepy to me is the full body. Yes.
Yeah, right.
That's top
right.
Tier. Yeah. This is step one on your way to the doll.
But it's little. Imagine watching him do that with that thing. I mean, it's next level. You can't say it. So a dildo is different. I'm sorry.
I agree.
That is wild.
Yeah.
Like getting aggressive and then throwing that thing in the dishwasher when it's internal.
With
There's probably mold growing in there. You need to use a bottle
so
brush.
Ridiculous.
Yeah. No, that's disgusting. And if he's coming inside that thing, I can't imagine. I just can't imagine. Does Derek know about this? Derek's not home using it.
Really painting an image for all of us, I would say. So for someone who can't imagine.
Derek does not seem like he's doing that, right?
Derek.
The friend?
Oh, no.
He's a masturbator.
Yeah. I've never looked at someone and been like, you know what they're doing, using a fleshlight. Actually, You could have
Yeah.
that probably.
Now I
Right.
can. Yeah.
Right.
Colt
Yeah.
used that from
Yep.
90 Day Fiance,
Totally.
and Debbie would clean it for him.
All right. Let's move to Brittany and Ray.
Oh,
Clear.
Brittany's kind of the one that didn't give us much to talk
Yes.
about.
Okay. Brittany
Okay.
and Ray. Yes. Okay.
Sorry,
She
everybody.
was
We're
the
still
one.
getting our sea legs here.
She was the one that's shopping for the blue dress. She wants to be sexy. That one. Okay.
Her
They didn't give
parents
us
raised her
much.
to be a good girl and not
Yeah.
marry a
Right.
prisoner.
Okay. This is what blows my mind. He has Instagram. He's in the DMs in jail, just like hitting up people, and then's like, I'm a little locked down right now. What kind of jail is this? They
How
just
do you
got
let that?
phones?
It sounds like a vacation.
Seriously.
Instagram and anywhere can keep you busy.
Right. Instagram in jail, time flies.
It is.
Crazy.
You're hitting bitches up. He doesn't need a flat. He doesn't need a pocket pee.
No, not at all. Just in the
He's got
DMs.
the side of the bed and the wall.
This one, I don't know. I'm not into it. I just we haven't gotten enough yet to know what it's gonna
We'll
be.
see.
It's
Right.
no fleshlight.
So he's in possession of narcotics with intent to distribute. 4 years in
Right.
the slammer.
Right.
What do they say? He's like little baggies.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's
Or
the intent.
scale. It's essentially you have to have like some kind of products that appears that you're
Trying to
doing
picture
something
who
with
her
it.
man was. Is he black or white or what did he look
Black.
like?
Black, he
Okay.
kind of light skinned. I don't remember
I'm
exactly
getting
how he
him
looks.
mixed up with the aggressive guy that has
Doug.
the son.
Doug.
Yeah.
I was
Doug.
thinking the same.
I'm getting them mixed up. Okay.
All right, let's
Okay.
talk Rachel and Doug.
Can't believe how small she is and how big he is.
So
She couldn't
tall.
even jump and touch the top of his head.
When I tell you I was fucking dying when she was like, I just saw him and he like had a mysterious look. And then the producer started flashing all his mug shots where he looks like completely fucking drugged up. Hilarious. So
Oh,
he's been in jail for 17 years. He had a kid somewhere in between, like came in and out or something.
was it 17? Okay. Yeah.
Or maybe since he was 17.
11 or I thought I had written
Okay, so
down, but
maybe
it
he's
could
been
be
locked
something
up
long.
from since he was 17 on
And he's got
off
this
or something.
crackhead. Right. Yeah. He did the deed at 17. I remember
Okay.
her saying that.
Okay.
And God, that poor little boy.
That's the part, man. The kid. You can tell, he didn't want to have that conversation. He knew, like, he just felt, you could just feel that he wanted to get out of that and he was going to say anything to, like, make it stop. And, like, imagine you're living with some random you don't even know and she's mommy. It's terrible.
She's
That
gonna
poor
adopt
kid.
him, and that's the only choice he has. And the mom's
Ugh.
cracked out,
Ugh.
and he goes, I'm gonna punch him in the stomach for being a douche and not
Yeah.
wanting to take
And
care
not
of his
taking care of his
kid.
kid. It's
Then give
terrible.
him a hug.
And even when
I
Dougie
could
was
just barf right now thinking about
Oh,
that.
when Doug was on the phone with Rachel,
I
like was like,
know.
you're fucking babying him, you
He's gonna
fucking
hit him.
pussy. Yeah, he's a terrible person, obviously.
He's gonna just turn this poor little boy into a nightmare like him.
Yeah, 100%. He has no compassion, treating him like shit. You could tell the son's like nervous. He doesn't want to
Yeah.
he doesn't want to deal with it. It's sad.
Oh my God, I feel so bad for the little boy.
Me too.
He's
I
gonna
hate when there's
maybe
kids
he'll grow up
involved.
to be like maybe he'll win championships in Vegas playing video games or something.
The way he was clicking those fingers, like crazy. It's like it becomes this is the video game shit that terrifies me is it like becomes part of your hands, you're not even
It's
thinking
crazy.
and you're just like
Oh, yeah.
clicking shit. It's wild.
Oh, it's next level.
God.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
so
really hard.
he was the home invasion one.
Yes.
Okay, yep, see sketch.
So who is the guy that was there? Just a friend or family?
Friend. Those were the two
Their
friends.
eyes opening like wide as they're talking. So she's had 3 prisoners when she goes, this is the final, this is the right prisoner or whatever she said.
She also was like, they're like, so are you concerned about like his legal issues? She's like, everybody has a past. It's like, yeah, everybody has a
No.
past. Not everybody's like home invasion past. What are we talking about?
I guess he's the cutoff. I would take the pocket P over this. He's aggressive.
Yes.
And she's
on
like,
the
oh,
phone.
He's grumpy or he's crabby.
And she was
No,
like,
he's
I like it.
abusive.
Yeah, she thinks it's cute. That shit's not cute when he's not in jail.
No.
There's not a freaking wall
Yeah.
between you. Tell me if it's cute then.
He's gonna be
No
hitting
way.
her.
Yeah, I don't
And
like
he's
him at
so
all.
big.
Yeah.
Then they're married. Why are you marrying this lunatic?
You notice she said they
Stop
had
it.
sex even though they weren't allowed a conjugal
A hand
visit?
job. Yeah, she gave him a hand job.
Oh, just a hand job, not a full
Yeah,
sexual.
yeah.
Okay.
And she
All
wants to
right.
know how she said they didn't have sex, but she gave him a hand job and she wasn't gonna
Okay.
say how. Probably like Wedding Crashers.
Yeah, under the
Funniest
table.
scene of my life.
But
I still laugh so hard when that scene comes on.
great movie.
It is
God.
such a
Oh,
great
how about her
movie.
with the bologna? You get out of jail and you want more bologna? Where'd she
That's
buy
disgusting.
that? Costco?
I don't know. That's even beyond Costco.
Like a kitchen warehouse?
That's like a
Where'd she find
restaurant.
that?
That's like
Restaurant Depot or something.
yeah, or
Crazy.
a high school. It looks disgusting. You couldn't pay me to eat that shit.
Oh no, no way.
Oh God. I'd rather eat at Deante's. That is disgusting. Her house looked at least like a normal house for that little boy to live in, but
Yes.
she's telling him he doesn't want to get out of the room. Well, fuck him. Go baby him. And he hasn't even seen him and he has no remorse. Imagine when he
Right.
sees him.
Right. That's the thing. Terrible. And
God, it's
you
so
could
upsetting.
you could sense from the kid that he knows that's what's coming, you know? Like
Yeah.
he knows his dad. He doesn't want to fucking deal with it.
Oh,
Terrible.
and where's the mom?
Drugs. Ugh.
Oh my God. And she just wants a guy to whip her around and fuck her, and an accountant's just not gonna cut it.
You notice like they are all very like have these extreme sexual like links to the
Fantasies,
prisoners.
yeah.
Yes. Like it's always like they're just waiting to get rammed by a prisoner. It's like what's going on?
And they
here?
all like a bad boy.
Yes.
Yeah, a
It's
bad boy
like-
until they really fuck your life up.
Yeah, like I don't find not an ounce of that is appealing to me at all. Like what is that
And he
that
had
turns people
firearms.
on? I don't know.
A firearms drive-by, and she like was smiling when she said drive-by. A
Right.
drive-by is like the most intense thing you could possibly do.
Psychotic.
And I forget about Deontay. That teddy bear was wild too. That you thank God you brought that up. My God.
I was assuming that's a gift for her, right?
Oh,
And
nobody wants a
hoping
teddy bear. Nobody needs
No.
a teddy bear. There's
No
nowhere for a
one.
teddy bear to go except end up on the floor.
It's the worst. It's
Even
the
a kid,
worst.
they do
Even
not
a
need
kid.
one ever.
No,
Burn
they
them
don't.
all.
Dictatorship rule. Oh god.
That woman though, the girlfriend, she's just trying to be nice, but they just really know
know.
that these people are in for some shit.
Yep, absolutely.
I would probably cut ties with a friend like that, and because I'm not going to let him come invade my house.
Right. No, I think the
He's a
writing's on the wall
lunatic.
there. Yeah, totally. Yeah. Tall
But
person to be committing
she gets
robberies
prettier
too.
as you're watching her, right? At first,
She
and
really
then she
reminds
kept-
me of someone. I can't figure
Yeah.
out who. It'll come to me.
She's in trouble though. She's in
Mhm.
danger.
Yep, absolutely.
Man, and they're married to this guy. That's nuts.
All these people.
Did-
Were they the one? No. It's the next people. Courtney and Josh are the one that got married by double proxy. Is that right?
That is insane.
I've
Here,
never
let me-
heard of that.
Well, I'm thinking I have never either, and it shouldn't be allowed. If you can't be in each other's graces to get married, then you're not going to get married.
Right.
It's over.
Agreed.
You can't get a freaking notary like that without having a lawyer involved and all this and that. And then even it's hard then too to sign a refinance. You're going to get married?
Right.
Okay. Shane from our Love After Lockup.
Oh,
Shane,
yes.
Sean. He got arrested. I saw last night. At first it said for assaulting a family member.
Okay.
Then the most recent booking said for animal cruelty causing death. He
Oh,
killed
no.
an animal,
like
a
threw
dog, I bet
or
you.
something? Kicked it or something.
left it to starve, drowned it,
God,
just
no.
neglected it.
Mm.
Thank God they do that as a felony. Good, you little scum sucking dog. Should've put a
Damn,
dog
I
out.
was rooting for Shane.
Me too. I didn't. He looks drugged out.
Mm.
Look
The
at it. Yeah, I put it
lifestyle
in our
got him.
Instagram story. He was arrested on May 8th, so it took that long for our investigators to find out.
Wow.
And those kids might have seen stuff. Fuck. Good job, Lacey. You stupid idiot.
Listen, they've seen worse.
He's released on recognizance. What a word that is. Can
On
barely
his
say
own
it.
recognizance. Yeah, I like that phrase.
It is. It's fancy. His
Uh,
birthday's August 6th. Well, you're not getting a card from us this year, motherfucker.
no more invitations on our podcast.
Man.
Uh, God. All right, let's talk Courtney and Josh.
Jeez, scumbag.
The worst. Okay, I think she's the special crazy one this season to me.
Who is it?
Courtney, the
Oh,
former corrections
oh,
officer.
okay. And they're the double proxy because she
Yes.
was on probation. Okay. And
Yes. Love
the
it.
I think that is cute. I'm kind of a big deal. I kept thinking about it, chuckling like a simpleton. Like, oh, that's
You know what
cute.
I loved? That she said the way that she got connected to him was reading his writings from prison. She was a corrections officer, so that means she was probably searching his shit and read his shit and became obsessed with him like a creep. Like this wasn't like I don't think he handed her
You think
papers.
he shared with her?
No,
Maybe
I
she
think
walked
probably
down
in a
the
I think
thing
probably in a
and
search. She's going through his shit and is like, "Ooh, look at him. What a mind."
she is nuts.
She's nuts.
And then she wore
Uh,
different wigs to go meet him. And then 8 weeks it took him. And then they find her. Why can't we have that on tape?
That's
Oh my
literally
goodness.
one of the greatest things I've ever heard. Like she's literally walking into her place of employment to visit a prisoner in a wig, and it worked for 8 weeks.
Oh,
Look at that team of intellectuals ready to, ready
I
to
knew it was
solve
a
the.
rule, but I didn't know it was a law.
And
I'm
then
sure
her
they
when
tell
she's
you
like,
100 times over.
yeah, when she was told like, he can't stay at her house or whatever, paroled to her house. She's like, I don't know why. It's like maybe because I'm on probation. It's like you fucking think.
And why can't he quarantine with her though? That makes no sense.
Right. I don't know.
I think maybe when you're an inmate, when you're a lieutenant, a corrections officer at a place like that, and you're a woman, those men must be just mouthing off like, "Hey, baby," all the time, though.
Yeah, probably. But
Yeah.
it's your
So
fucking
maybe they
job
built a, yeah,
to
right,
not
right, right. She's
like
nuts. Yeah.
I feel like she forced the issue is what it feels like to me. And he was like, "Oh, I'll ride this as well.
Jeez,
We'll
what a
see when
love
he gets out."
story. It's like the Notebook.
Yeah, beautiful.
Double proxy marriage.
Never heard of
What
it.
is getting married that important for? It's not. Nobody needs to be married that bad.
Oh, related to just money and all this situation with prison. When the mom was like, "How does she? How?" I still don't understand when they say they give people 20 grand in a year. Where does that money go? Like commissary? What does that mean? Like I that part blows my mind.
Must be drugs and
Yes.
so I guess yeah, there if you giving her $1,000 a month is only 12 grand.
30 grand are people's salaries in America. Do you know what I mean? Like
What is
that's a
she
lot of
eating?
money. I don't know.
It's got to be drugs,
It has to
right?
be. Has to be. Or she's like squirreling money away
Yeah.
somewhere. Like, can they transfer it out
Has he
of the
bought her a car?
commissary? Right. Like, what's happening? It's wild.
Where's he work? I want to know.
Yeah, right.
In
How
and Out
about
probably pays people 24 fucking dollars an hour out here.
seriously? How about Courtney
Oh,
dressing
I
like a
did think about the
pickle?
baloney going
Yeah.
in the pocket pussy,
Oh
but
God.
that's a gross thought of mine. I just
Thank
had to
you.
say that out loud. Which one?
No, Courtney dressing it as a pickle. Like
Oh,
and then laying on
she,
the ground like we were watching Blair Witch Project with the angle, like, oh, he's
why
coming.
can't they give us? I want to see the whole pickle outfit.
Oh
Can you
God.
imagine you get out of jail and she's wearing a freaking pickle outfit? She's got crazy eyes.
Psychotic. She's she's nuts.
And that's scary. That's what the
When
correctional
someone who's
officers are
been
doing
married
are
3 times says like, all I want is to be a wife, like a psychopath, like anyone who's married 3 times should probably be like, you know what, I don't want to get married. Like not
it's
like,
over.
oh, I just want to be in a relationship. It's
No.
nuts. It's
Who
nuts.
wants to be married 3 times? Two's max.
Absolutely.
Somebody dies, somebody does something. I mean, come on.
After 2, I feel like you should just be
This guy
life
probably does not
partners.
remember the deal. I mean, Kim Kardashian's married 3 times. If you think about it, 3 fucking times.
Yeah, it's crazy. God.
Who's watching? Andy acting like he's freaking Barbara Walters over here doing the Kardashian reunion, like it's that important. They're not giving anything new.
No, they'll
It's
never
not
give any
worth it.
information they don't want to give.
Oh, I thought this was very interesting. I wish I would have saved this TikTok, but I had never thought about it. The Kardashians are so fake that they even think that the whole Addison Rae with Courtney is made up, even though I don't think it is because Courtney doesn't seem to play along that much. And they're alone a lot when they're not on camera. But they're saying they're using her as like trying to bridge the gap of because Kendall and Kylie aren't around much to bring in the
The
TikTok
youth.
life.
Yeah.
And that she's kind of like an advertisement in a person form, which I
Yeah.
thought was interesting.
Yeah.
And they say that I never thought about this or realized it when they go away on trips and stuff, they will have like VRBO all over everything and that they form entire storylines and trips around a specific sponsor. And it's not
Yeah.
like the sponsor fits into what they're doing.
Right. And they're like,
And I
oh,
never thought about
stayed
it
in
that
a
way.
VRBO once. It was so
But
nice.
the
Yeah,
whole
it's fake.
everything's so fake that they're wrapping everything around a specific sponsor. And I never would have thought about that.
Yeah, it's wild. TikTok, man.
It's so fake with them.
Yeah, totally.
Sorry.
Super fake. All right. What else? Anything else on Courtney and Josh?
No, I'm excited to see. I can't wait for the.
Can't
That's the
wait for
best
it.
when they embrace out of jail.
It's great. All right. Stanley and Lisa. Stanley. What a name.
I love Stan. Stan the man.
Dated 125 women since his wife died.
Jeez.
Crazy.
How many women did he have sex with out of that?
It's a lot of people. Yeah, I don't know.
I love the married friend. He's like, give us your vicarious treat this morning.
Yeah, I love that. Like old men just getting their little joy.
He's
for the
been
day.
banging old Barbara for 40 years, wishing she'd die, and his wife dies.
Just like him. Yeah, and
He's out on the playing field.
Him showing the photo, and they're like, "Oh, she looks healthy. She looks healthy." Oh,
it is such a funny way to think about it. It's sad that is where life goes, and
right.
I don't want to hear women say that their arms hurt or their legs hurt.
God.
It's true. You never think about that.
I think
he can just bend and fold the way he wants.
I think she may look a little different when she gets out because the way that they were, the way she was like really underselling, like, "Oh God, I've gained some weight. I'm looking rough." Like I feel like she may come out.
I look like my brother.
Yeah, what? Look like my brother?
That was hilarious because she was a babe in the pictures.
Right.
Yeah.
His comb over. God. Don't you feel like that's an old 65?
These days, especially if you live out, it might be like a non-San Diego, Florida, a cold weather 65.
Okay, maybe.
Because I feel like my parents will stay younger. People do stay younger here.
Fresh
my grandparents were like 120.
But that's because we were young. Exercise. And yeah, everybody old seemed so old.
You go to upstate New York and it's a hard 65 because you're sitting in the house, no sun.
Yeah, you're right.
Just being able to get out and walk every day will really extend your life.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but I feel like he lives somewhere warm. He looks like he's hit the tanning bed too much in life.
Absolutely. Many nights.
He's got a whole drawer for those goggles.
So did he say like after a night they spent together, then she ended up in jail? Like arrested?
She disappeared on him or something.
Little Tracy move. Oh, do you guys know this? I think we shared this. Tracy's pregnant.
Oh, God, I can't think about that.
Why
either. The fuck is she pregnant?
I don't know.
Fucking poor baby. And she looks cracked out.
She does? God.
I think so. She always looks she permanently does. I mean, maybe she's not, but I doubt she's staying clean. She's probably still even smoking cigarettes.
I'm sure. Oh, it's terrible.
Why the fuck does the universe let her get pregnant and not some sweet family who's married and ready for a baby?
Right.
It's just so fucked up.
Look at you, a traditionalist, getting knocked up outside of wedlock.
I just feel so bad. Yeah. Or anybody. I just feel so bad.
Yeah.
Why the hell is she pregnant?
Maybe it'll sober her up. That's best case scenario.
This
I know.
Baby's gonna be in the freaking system.
Baby never
wherever the hell her other kids
calm. Are. Oh God, you're right. She does have other kids. I forget that.
She has other kids and she's still fucking cracked out, getting beat up by guys. Now she's pregnant.
Terrible.
She will never, if she lives another 5 years, she's never going to get clean ever. I have no
No.
faith in her.
I think you're right. Oh,
I'm
God.
surprised she's alive.
Yeah, me too, to be honest. Oh, it's sad. We're rooting for you, Tracy.
It pisses me off. She should know better.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
She should know better. Not like her mother.
God. You already have a kid that you fucked up enough.
What
Oh,
else?
sorry.
Anything else on Stanley and
All
Lisa?
right, let's move on. I just thought it was funny when she said I look like my brother.
It's
And
great.
he's rich.
And she
You know,
meant
these
it.
guys, who cares? Let them spend money on some lady. They're each getting it's a transaction. There's another
Dorian
double
had a good
standard.
point though, as we were sitting here. He's like, if he's worth 1.3 million, like that's how much money you need to retire. That's not like you're rich.
Oh,
Do you know what I
well,
mean?
my
At
parents are retiring on
65.
way less.
Yeah, but you know what I
That's a
mean?
nice
Like,
retirement. Yeah.
it's okay. It's in
Yeah.
California, you're all right.
Oh yeah.
It's not like
Oh
he's a
yeah.
millionaire.
1.3 I think is like a top 1% of retirement people. I don't think
Oh,
that's common.
I don't know.
I don't think
I
that's
mean, they
common at
say
all.
you need. They say you need like
Yeah, well, people
close to
don't. That's
that
the
to
problem.
20 years. I know. We're fucked. Our
Yeah.
generation, I saw like our generation's getting closer and closer to the age of like where we
Yeah.
need a certain amount of money
Oh,
and no one
I
has
think
it.
that's very, very I mean, yeah, I would be shocked if even 10% of the country had 1.3 million. People don't even have a couple grand in their bank account, most people.
Yeah, true. God, America. All right, guys. We're so excited to be talking this show again. Can't wait for next week. It's great. Love it.
Oh God, yeah.
Oh
Thank you,
yeah.
Jesus.
Thank you, Jesus. All right,
Follow
guys.
us on YouTube, everybody. Please do
Yeah,
get ready.
it's
That's how you'll
coming.
get notified.
All right, guys. We love you.
And you don't want to miss it.